roll inside my head, let it drum on. Make a way through all your shitty stuff on your way out. Yeah, we'll talk when you're ready. I have heard one too many of your sad little stories, and I'm over it now. Listen, I'm your remedy. Get you out of your shell and your dwelling. Listen, I can be the one, but you gotta let me inside. Run me out. You always try to flee, but you can't see that all I wanna know is why you always bring me down. Why you always bring me rather than your way, far away from me. Understand this. We could go away, separate for good, but you'd keep me anyway. Listen, I'm your remedy. Get you out of your shell and your dwelling. Listen, I can be the one, but you gotta let me inside. Listen, I'm your remedy. Get you out of your shell and your dwelling. Listen, I can be the one, but you gotta let me inside. Run me out. You always try to flee, but you can't see that all I wanna know is why you always bring me down. Why you always bring me, run me out. You always try to flee, but you can't see that all I wanna know is why you always bring me down. Why you always bring me.
Looking for your next action-packed superhero adventure? Well, then, look no further than right here. At Worlds of Adventure theme parks and attractions, we are actively seeking out brave new adventurers and heroes to serve as prominent figures in our many parks worldwide. So, if you think you're up to the task and ready to save the day, join us and see where you can go. Ask a park operations specialist in chat how you could become one of our newest stars. Or ask one of our park operations moderators about joining our Discord server and how to apply. RTE Studios, the Baxter Brothers, and the entire team here at Worlds of Adventures look forward to seeing you soon. Baxter Corp, RTE Studios Gold Groups, and NGGC Elite Gaming are all equal opportunity superhuman employers. Worlds of Adventure theme parks and attractions. Save the day. Be our hero.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the parks at Worlds of Adventure USA will be opening shortly. Please make sure you have your tickets ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold on. We'll be arriving at Shadow City in the next 2 seconds. Doors opening on the left.
Shadow City? Ooh, that sounds scary.
How's everyone
I don't
doing?
know. Sounds rather lovely to me.
It would sound rather lovely to you. Wait a minute, do you have wings? No.
Yes.
Jess.
Oh, don't worry, Rags. It's not like I'm gonna let her hurt you. Oh, look at the little red little lizard thing. I am a Twi'lek, and I am amphibian.
Very true. Very true.
Doors closing. Next stop, Oasis Zone.
Ah. Now that sounds like a place that you and I can pal around. And she looks up at
Please hold on.
no,
Train moving.
Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe I can toss a tree or two around, get some practice in.
Hello, ladies and
Fair
gentlemen.
enough,
Welcome
fair
to Heroes Core Worlds of Adventures United Front, here in Tokyo, Japan. Excuse me. I am PA Kenny USA, KRT Studios, your production, not Blippy Boy, but your production assistant today.
Ooh.
Your production battery.
Your production battery, yes.
Yes, I'm at full charge.
Oh dear.
I'm about to be overcharged. Alright. And today's episode is Season 1, Episode 10, Saving the Day. I hope you're all ready to be a hero, because today's gonna be a fun one. Alright, and while we get on the monorail and head over to the Oasis Zone, I believe we should head over to our feed.
Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
I'm doing fine.
Alright. Excuse me.
I am awake.
Yes.
You are awake. Yes.
And
Okay.
also for our dear friend Rags, not Rags, sorry.
Yes.
not-
Yes.
glad you're here. Glad you came on time this time. I didn't have to dock you a pay.
What?
Oh, lemon.
Uh-oh.
They mean lemon.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 11.
And it seems that somebody, Kenny, has let our guest prisoner go.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
I thought, Rags, I told you to keep an eye on the prisoner.
I did.
Oh,
I'm sorry, the incarcerated with a job.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll just put a bolo out for them. Alright, I'm Pia Kenny USA, KRT Studios, your production assistant. Joining me today is Rags, down there.
Hi.
She's below my table, don't worry, she's here.
Yes, I'm here.
That's okay.
And, yes, hi, Lemon, welcome. Glad you have your ticket, and, welcome to the parks. Just keep in mind the parks are a little bit degraded because of lack of management. But we will...
No, the management has done her duty. She just hasn't made an appearance.
Hush you. Alright.
Okay.
And,
That's fair. That's fair.
I am going...
That is
I play
so fair.
Harper West, aka Blip, who's not here right now, so he's on vacation, quote unquote. And I'm gonna pass it down to our dear friend Rags and their friends.
Hi, I am Trisha Welsh. I play Lapis Witch, and I play Cheshire, which I've got to pull those up.
Yeah, I am not pulling up Blip because Blip's not needed right now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yes.
So yeah.
And Who else are you passing it to?
I'm passing it down to our buddy.
What? Oh, me. Hi.
Yeah, you.
Here,
Hi.
Have a carrot.
I am Katie Wynn, and I play the hero formerly known as Shinobun, now known by a different name,
Uh-oh.
one that is darker. Anyway, but yeah, that will probably be found out later. Actually, no, it won't. She now goes by Anarchy Reigns because she has gone vigilante and has entered her Jason Todd mode thing, and it looks like somebody is finally dragging in our incarcerated with a job. So
All right, who dragged the cat in?
I mean, drag the cat in.
Sorry,
There-
my cat was meowing in the background. If you heard her. Him.
Oh. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, am I allowed to introduce myself?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
All right,
Yes, you
it's your favorite gunslinging detective here. The only one who actually tries to do detective work nowadays. I'm in a new setup, so I apologize for the echo. I've yet to put on the funny soundproofing. I'm actually going to be working on that during my free time during the stream.
Sure.
Get a little bit of it done.
Ah.
Oh.
Yep. And I believe that's
Yes.
everyone.
I think so.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, I play a character named John Slinger, and I'm downhill.
Yes. And from here on, it's gonna be downhill.
Oh, that was terrible.
I'm
Just
sorry.
terrible.
That's my motto. You can't do that. I copyrighted that.
Damn it.
what?
Don't worry, I'll send my lawyers.
All right. And we'll be right back after the opening intros, folks. Stay tuned.
Heroes So take a stand and do what's right. This is a united front, so join this fight. Heroes come, we will stand and fight. Fear no more. Heroes come, we protect what's right. Say no more. Destiny's in sight. Heroes come.
And welcome back, everyone, to Heroes Core Worlds of Adventures. Where we last left off, it's been a month. The last month of our dear friend Lapis's would it be probation or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So you are now, your status has been restored. You served your time, and
I followed all the rules.
We start in your apartment early morning.
I will ask, is the other Baxter brother still in jail?
He is serving another year.
Okay.
Yeah, because of what he did. So yeah.
Okay.
So it's just the White Baxter and the White Baxter and like the CEOs of the company trying to run it, and they've actually outed the White Baxter. So now it's literally just the CEOs running it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yep. And you're lying in bed. You're
Yeah, she's slowly waking up. She's
actually you're in a dream.
Oh, okay. I'm in a dream sequence. Lovely.
Yeah, you're a dream, but this is not a very pleasant dream. You're having a dream about people. Well, I'll set up the scene. So you're dreaming, and it's the same day that you were in the park with the White Baxter brother, and it's kind of like a rehash of the battle, but instead, more people are dying around you, lots more, and there's this black, thick smoke enveloping the city, rolling in like thick clouds.
Have I had this type of dream before?
No, this is a nightmare.
Oh, lovely. That's lovely. Okay.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I kind of figured you might. Nope, not that character. Wisdom saving throw?
Yep. And I'll let you know what the DC is after you roll, because I'm such a nice GM. Just kidding.
Oh, lordy.
What did you roll?
7.
Yeah, this is such a scary nightmare. You are tossing and turning. You're having a very wet sleep.
Oh, thank you.
Like the sweaty kind of sleep, or like, you know, the fear sleep kind of thing.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You wake up out of your dream, and you are like perspirating like all over. Your sheets are wet. It's like, and the lights are off, and you just bolt up like upright in your room with the deep, heavy breathing.
She puts her hand like on her chest. Her heart's beating. It's like,
yeah. And it felt like it felt so real, the dream. Also, in that dream, you saw all your friends perish.
lovely. Thank you.
And be consumed by this black, whatever this stuff is. And, what do you do? lights are still out in your room. Do you turn any of them on or anything, or no?
Yeah. Well, first she's gonna check what time it is.
It's 6:15 in the morning, Tokyo time.
And about what time did she go to bed?
I'll leave that up to you. You probably went to bed late.
More than likely. Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
say that she went to bed about 1 in the morning Japanese time.
Yeah.
She hasn't had a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
And for her to have that kind of a nightmare,
Mhm.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you get out of bed or anything, or?
Yeah, she gets up out of bed.
Hey.
She stretches.
Mhm.
She's got sock feet, so she's gonna walk to the bathroom.
Yep. You walk to the bathroom
Yeah, do her business. Yeah.
and you turn on the light. You look in the mirror, and for a brief second, there's a one of those dramatic look in the mirror, and there's that creepy flash. You see standing behind you, Cheshire, with an evil grin. And then
She
it's
turns
gone.
around fast.
And then
Yeah,
it's,
then
it's,
she
it's not there.
she turns around fast.
And she was
She's not
holding
this-
one of these syringes with this black ooze in it, and was about to hit you with it.
Yeah, for her to have something like that, she has not been sleeping well.
Yeah.
She kind of goes. So
And
she gets out of the bathroom.
Yep.
She walks down the hall.
Mhm.
She sits down at the table. She pulls out a piece of paper.
Yep.
And she starts writing a letter to Matsuki.
Yep. As you're writing a letter to Mitsuki, we cut over
Speaking of Matsuki,
we cut over to Mitsuki. Where are you right now?
She has probably recently crawled into her window, and is probably bandaging up ribs.
Yeah.
She's started to wear body armor because they've gotten a bit shooty, but it still hurts.
Yes.
So
So you're in your
yeah.
apartment. Would you be on or off park grounds?
I think that most people think she's on park grounds, but she has an apartment off. So it's people think she lives at the park, but she really doesn't.
Okay.
okay.
So you crawl into your window, and you're bandaging yourself up.
Mhm.
Do you have anything on right now, like the TV or anything, or?
Yeah, she's got it set that the moment it reads her, that the apartment reads her bio signs, the TV kicks on, and
Okay, so it's like a smart home.
yeah, lights go off, TV comes on.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
coming up on the news is what channel do you have it set to?
It's randomized.
Okay, well, coming up on the news is we interrupt this program to bring you some important news. We have some breaking news from it's just the court trial again, stuff about the court trial. Baxter Brothers, the company of the parks, but it's all just all the bad news that you could possibly think about the parks, being slander and just bashing the parks constantly. and there's these two talking heads that are just like on the news, and it's not even this logo. It's just it's just some other logo. But
No, that's fair.
but then halfway through the broadcast, there's gunfire off in the distance, and then they hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this commercial break." And the feed cuts to the colored bars thing. The test thing.
She sighs, and she finishes bandaging up her ribs, and she'll slip her armor back on, and she'll put a new plate in it. She'll pull up her mask. She has gotten to the point where no, her ears are still out there. Her hair is tied back in a ninja bun. Her ears are still out, but she turns and she hops out the window.
as the TV goes off as you leave.
Yep, and she'll
So the last location of this was downtown. Last reported location of this incident was downtown, because I'm sure you have like a police radio scanner or something like that.
Yeah, it was that, and she has a set of glasses with like GPS in them.
Yeah. So you're making your way downtown. How are you getting there? Doing the old.
Rooftops, jumping roof to roof, being as unseen as she can be.
Stealth check, please. Not that it matters, but I just want to do it just for funs.
Okie dokie. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Hold on.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7, but I have other things that I can do. Oh, never mind. I do not. I thought I could use lucky footwork, but
Yeah.
I cannot.
You're jumping through the buildings, and those injuries are taking a toll on your adrenaline and your ability to jump these buildings, the parkour. And you take a leap, and you miss it by an inch. As you're trying to leap across a building, your foot slips, and you're falling down into an alleyway.
Yeah. She will very quickly focus herself, and she will land, like, even though she's in pain, she will land softly because
Yep.
she can.
Down below, as you land, there's a street gang down there. And they see you land, and they're like, "Huh? What? Who are you?" As they draw their knives and their guns. You're not supposed to be here.
No, I'm really not. But, I am. You're clearly idiots, and
You call us idiots. The one says is drawing the knife closer to you. And you notice that this knife has a very black hue.
yes, I did, she says, and she will leap back up the building, but her hands will do a motion, quick motions in the air.
Yep.
And it looks like she's about to whistle at them, but instead of sound, a gigantic fireball just rains down on them as she bounces up.
Yeah, and you just say, "Hey, come back here." What the fuck? As an eruption, comes up through, the buildings. Smoke cloud.
Well, they didn't want to listen to their shortcomings. That's on them. she says, and she'll keep bounding off.
All right. And we cut over to John Slinger, or AK Bullet. Last time we left you off, you were about to talk to your friend in your office.
Is this after the month?
Yeah, this is the month after.
All right. Well, then our conversation with the friend happened already.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. So you're sitting in your office or your workshop, wherever you want to be.
I want to be in the living room.
The living room. Okay. What are you doing in the living room?
I don't know, watching the fucking game. It's my day off.
Yeah, you're watching. You're watching.
I'm watching this weird show called Fable of the White Rabbits.
Yeah.
This one character named Lotus keeps getting their ass kicked for some reason.
Yep.
Shameless plug, of course.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're watching the show, and then there's a an ad,
Shameless plug.
there's an ad break, and yeah, you're eating popcorn or whatever you want to eat while you're doing this, and there's a knock on the door.
Yeah, come in. As I just get up and pause the show.
The your friend, what was his name? Armband comes in.
What's up?
We have a situation downtown. You might want to switch to channel 9.
Do I have to?
It's serious.
Okay. I switched to channel 9.
And it's just the test screen. There should be a broadcast going on right now, according to the ticker at the bottom of the screen. And all you hear over the audio is just gunshots and screams.
And okay. Seems like the police have their work cut out for them.
That's not all, he says. I managed to retrieve a sample of that stuff from the impound. He holds up a tiny little vial of black ooze. I don't know if you wanted to take a look at this stuff, but according to our investigations from the police department, the IHA believes this, whatever this is, contains a trace amount of something called angelazine. Some kind of chemical compound we've never heard of before. I don't think it even exists on this planet.
Well, shit. So we're dealing with some Planet Mojo shenanigans.
I'm not sure, but those are innocent people in that studio down there. They need someone like you, Bullet.
Why? I'm just being honest. Why?
I'm just here to relay the news. You know me.
Oh, cut the bull crap.
I love it. Love it.
He says, mind if I grab a... He reaches into the, He's about to open the mini fridge and grab a beer.
You're shit out of luck. There's no beer in there.
He opens it, It is bone dry. He said,
There is tea, like good old fashioned sweet tea.
"You know I hate that stuff, right?"
Well, I didn't know you were fucking coming by.
He says, "Well,
There's a bottle. There's a half open bottle of water, and there's 2 2 liters of ginger ale.
He says, "I'll see what I can find." As he goes into the kitchen.
Also, when he opens the fridge, there is just a pack of hot dogs that are just wrapped up in the clear plastic on a paper plate.
Yep.
And a bottle of ketchup that is about halfway full.
Yeah.
But if he goes into the kitchen, he will not find a single hot dog bun.
Yeah. Where are the hot dog buns?
Ran out.
Okay. I guess we use these hamburger buns.
Those aren't hamburger buns. They're bagels. If you want food, go out and get your own damn food. I ain't your mother.
He says,
You can't just come into my place, take my food.
"We work together, John. You know this."
Doesn't mean I feed your hungry ass.
He turns around, he comes out of the door and says, "Fine. I only have like $15 on me. That's 15 yen. That's not even enough to buy even a club soda down in town."
There is a frozen meat lovers pizza in the freezer. You can use the oven.
He says, "Fine." He goes and gets the slice of pizza out of the freezer.
And aren't you a fancy ass lawyer? Why the hell are you poor?
Lots of expenses. We've upsized our, all that money went to increasing our farm. We are now literally an international firm.
Well, then you should be making the big bucks.
Here in Japan, things don't work out the way they usually do. All this corporate bureaucracy bullshit.
Did he set the vial of black ooze like on the table or something?
He has it set on the coffee table in front of you.
Cool. I'm gonna take that to my workshop.
Yep.
GM.
Yes.
So because of my background, I took a good old proficiency in alchemy supplies, but I assume it would be a forensics kit.
Yes, it's a forensics kit.
Okay, can I? Oh shit! I actually have to use the dice roller because I don't have my dice with me.
Oops.
It's all good. Let's see. Let me pull up the dice rolling chat. Where is that? Bot commands.
Bot commands. Yep.
Okay. And okay, so I need to use the dollar sign.
Yeah, $sign.
Roll 1d20 plus my intelligence modifier plus proficiency because I am proficient. Oh shit, I have a dice rolling app on my phone. I could have done. Well, I'm still going to use the dice bot for at least this roll.
Yeah.
Alright, John Slinger. Let's see. 4 plus 2, 6. And I don't have expertise in this, so it's just this. Alright. I'm going to take out a small sample.
Yep.
I'm wearing gloves. I'm wearing like a medical mask and everything. I'm taking the proper, like if you were working with gunpowder, you would take these precautions.
Yeah. As you pop the cork, this black kind of like steam, not steam, but like kind of like this wisp of black smoke kind of pops out.
There is like in this room, there's like a vacuum thing that will.
Yeah, the ventilator. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ventilator and all that. 24.
You, as you're examining this contents, there is definitely traces of an unknown substance in this vial. It seems to be a binding agent of some kind.
Can I unbind it?
Without understanding its molecular makeup, no.
All right, can I take a little bit of acid with the sample and see if that will do anything to it?
You can try, yeah.
Okay. I take a little beaker thing and drip just a little drop of acid on the sample I have gotten and put it underneath the magnifying scape that I have
Yeah.
and just zoom in on it.
As you're looking at it, you see whatever this substance is immediately starts eating down and breaking the acid and growing larger.
Is it growing rapidly larger or just little?
Rapidly.
So is it starting to like overflow what the containment thing was from a single drop, or is it adding the drop's mass to it?
It's adding the drop's mass to it.
Okay. I'm going to try something.
Yep.
As an acid would, break up something, I'm going to go over to the first aid stuff I have in this place, just in case something happens.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a different little vial thingy, and I'm going to grab the hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, fun.
I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to put it on the thing and see the results.
As you drop the hydrogen peroxide onto the this sample in a petri dish, the black smoke fizzes and bubbles and pops, and it's weird. From this black sludge starts to turn kind of like an oily gray.
And what are the molecules currently doing? Are they separating, coming together?
They are unbonding and rebonding, and it's like they're creating antibodies. It looks like in the
So
molecule.
it's trying to adapt.
Yes.
So this thing is a virus, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some antibiotics that I have. I'm going to crush them into a powder, and I'm going to mix them with the hydrogen peroxide, using it as kind of like a delivery method.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to see what happens. Because viruses and antibiotics, even if you adapt, that will still do damage to the molecules and potentially get rid of it. That's how we cure viruses IRL.
Yeah, I know. So, I need you to roll an intelligence check. Just a flat intelligence check.
Flat intelligence.
Yeah.
Would this be investigation?
That would work. Yes, investigation would work. I'll take
Hog.
that too.
Okay, I'm going to use the dice roll because the bot's long to type. Okay, so investigation, I do have proficiency and expertise in, so I have a +10 modifier.
Yep.
I'm debating if I want a lucky. I rolled an 8, +10 is 18, but I'm debating if I want a lucky to see if I roll higher.
That's your call.
Yeah, I'm going to lucky.
All right.
Natural 20, +10.
All
Oh,
right. So
nice.
yeah, this it's weird what you're watching. Like it's so like alien like. It's actually like it's like a miniature like microscopic battle between the solution you've just made and whatever this entity is. And this
And,
entity is literally latching
hold on.
on to the antibiotics, consuming it, and making it work against the antibiotic.
So it's not doing anything.
No, it's actually winning. This whatever this substance is winning, and consuming the antibiotics and using it against the purpose it was intended for. But it's leaving kind of like a reddish dye residue that's very microscopic.
Is it dissolving? Is the antibiotics getting rid of it? Like, if it's neutral destruction, that's still good progress.
It's kind of neutral destruction, but it's leaving a very red byproduct, and it looks like blood.
Well, there's a way to test that, actually.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to make another mixture of the antibiotics and and hydrogen peroxide combo, and I'm going to dip it in there. And basically, I'm going to keep doing that until that sample becomes pure red. Because I only took a small sample out of the vial, and then I recorked the vial and all that.
Yeah. You now have a small petri dish of someone's blood.
Okay, I do a test to make sure it's blood. I take one of those strips, put it in there, let it turn its little color.
Yep.
I also get the type of blood it is. Like if it's A, B, C, I don't know, fucking who's nuts.
Trish,
Yes.
what is your blood type?
I don't know.
What is all right. Well, okay. What would Cheshire's blood type be?
I would argue it would be the universal donor because Cheshire is a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it'd be Harper's blood. Because remember, it's part of Harper compound of stuff. Harper is a B plus blood type.
All right. Hey, yo, armband. I quickly, as I'm corking the vial, I am putting the vial like in one of my safe.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in the safe. It's just going to be the vial being kind of standing up with like a vial holder.
Yeah.
I'll put that in there, lock the safe.
Yep.
And I'm going to do a full cleanup, wash my hands, make sure everything's all good. Yo, armband.
Yeah, what? He comes
I
walking,
know.
he walks into your lab, chewing on a pizza.
I slap him before he opens. I slam the door before he opens it. Hey, dumbass! Don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, you said come in. He says he throws away.
I
He
leave.
puts the pizza
I
on
leave.
the
I leave.
table.
I leave, and while I'm leaving, I'm taking the blood with me.
Yep.
And as I leave, I also start heading towards the phone because I have a contact in the army place thing, right?
Yes.
Like I've gotten,
IHA.
because I've been working with them a bit lately, so I would assume I have like a decent commanding thing.
Yep.
And I'm gonna call them up as I'm going to explain to Armband. Whatever that thing is, it's a virus that infects the blood of people. Antibiotics mixed with hydrogen peroxide was able to purify it. However, it did fight against the antibiotics, so we need something stronger than over-the-counter antibiotics. We need like hospital-grade antibiotics to help anybody with this. Probably need a full 24-hour treatment on a IV of antibiotics, to be honest, which is very extreme, I understand, but I'm not 100% sure.
Hello. You have reached the International Heroes Association. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. Please wait. We are connecting you to the Forensics Division. One moment, please.
John curses.
And you just hear some heroic music on hold.
Yeah, no, I put it on speaker and keep it away from my ears. as I just cursed.
Yeah, the heroic music that it's the music version of it's your turn to roll.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
Click. Hello, this is Deputy Uhura. How may I help you?
And Uhura was my contact, right, RT?
Yeah.
That was the guy I mostly speak to.
Yeah, it's her.
All right, or her. Hello, this is Detective Bullet. I've made a discovery about the black substance that is being found around the city, and I needed to pass this information along to people that can actually do a damn thing about it.
Give me a moment, please. Securing the line. Line is secure.
Okay, good. So this thing is a virus in nature, from what my lab tests have figured out. But if your scientists haven't figured this shit out, I'd be kind of surprised. From the sample I did use, I was able to determine that antibiotics mixed with hydrogen peroxide, or a agent that would basically cleanse a wound, those two mixed together in a simple dose would purify the virus from the small test.
As you're looking down on the call, you look down at this petri dish that's sealed.
Mm-hmm.
It's empty. There's nothing in there. Wherever the blood sample went is gone.
Did it evaporate or anything? Because if so,
it's not. It's like the
top
petri
of-
dish is so clean. It's like there was nothing in it to start with.
I'm still gonna give him my report.
Yep.
But yes, I recommend anyone who's infected with this, you guys should probably start making an antidote. This, I have a vial of the sample if you would like that for testing.
Please bring it to the IHA headquarters immediately.
Okay, I would like for you and 2 agents to meet me immediately outside.
Understood. We're sending a team now.
Okay. I go over, I hang up the phone, I look at Armband, and as I just show him the empty thing, something is going horrifically wrong here. I go over to the safe, open it. Is the vial still there?
The vial's still there, but there's nothing in it.
Even though I resealed it?
Yep. There's nothing in it. It's like whatever the substance is managed to disappear.
Okay, I'm gonna call them immediately back
Or
and
here.
give them an update
Or
and
here.
give them give them, for some reason, the substance, the sample I had and the sample I was working on both either evaporated or disappeared. I don't know.
We
But
have
I'm
reason to believe it may have. Did you check it for traces of quantum residue?
I couldn't figure out the binding agent that was in it, but I could tell it was nothing from the planet Earth. I don't have any experience from any other agents from outside of this planet.
We have reason to believe, and the line's still secure. We have reason to believe that it may be a derivative of a compound from one of your team members who you may have worked with prior.
And which one is that?
Well, according to our records, the only team member on record that has a blood type, as you just described, would be. Give me a second. She's typing on a keyboard. A man who calls himself Harper West. He's been missing for 3 years.
I don't think I've ever worked with somebody named Harper.
Give me a second. She types up a keyboard and says, "For this purpose of this investigation, I will also disclose his alias since he is considered deceased. He used to go by the name Blip.
Mr. GM, who is that?
That's Harper.
It's the guy that was actually. You say he worked with him. He met him for a total of 45 seconds before Jess went, "Nope, you belong to me now," and
Yep.
drained him and took him away.
Yep. That scene that we had with the first gunfight
Mm,
on the. In the
It's where you got your minigun.
Yep.
mm. All right. I really do not know this person super well, but the last time I've seen him was maybe a year ago when he was kidnapped by the villains that held me and those people hostage.
There may be a connection to the villains and whatever this substance is.
All right. I'll keep you updated on anything else I find. I immediately hang up. And then I go to the lab and RT.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something completely strange, but I believe would be in the power of my superhero powers.
Go ahead.
I'm going to take 3 bottles of hydrogen peroxide and 3 things of the antibiotics, like the pill bottles.
Yep.
My stomach is going to open up and consume both of them. And after a minute, I produce a whole shit ton of ammunition that is basically made of these compounds, aka Kirarga bullets, as I will call them.
Well, technically they would be in Suna, but yes.
Yeah. All right.
But these bullets, what these are supposed to do is, after penetrating somebody who has this weird liquid in them,
Yeah.
is supposed to help extract the liquid, start breaking it down.
Okay.
Does that work? Because of how my powers are supposed to work, I can make bullets.
You can't. I'm gonna allow it for now because it was such an ingenious idea.
I
But-
probably didn't make a lot of them.
But it does take a lot of energy, and you're limited on the amount of resources that you have available to make them.
Yeah, but standard bullets, I can make as many as I want. But specialized bullets like these, I have to get.
It's based on the amount of resources you have on hand.
Okay. Cool.
So I'll give you like maybe 20 of them. So that's like 4 clips.
20 bullets. I'm going to write that down as just 20 bullets because 20 Kirarga bullets.
Yeah.
I assume they would have to beat my gunslinger save.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. Cool. After that, I'm calling the villains.
You pick up the
I bring out a burner phone and I tell Armband to get the fuck out of my apartment and take the pizza.
he takes the whole he is already like at the door with the whole like pizza pie.
He has the pan too for some god awful reason.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell him to wash the pan and bring it back. Now get the fuck out.
You hear the door open, close, slam.
Okay.
And
Calling the villains.
and the multiple locks going on. Click, 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 slide.
No, there's just 2 locks.
Okay.
A simple lock for the door, like the actual handle, and one of those chain locks.
Okay. You're not that obsessed.
Yeah, no, it's just some simple locket, and I'm going to call the villains. Beep boop beep boop beep beep beep. Ha 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 ha. There we go.
Wait,
Sure.
which one are you calling? Are you calling
I was only
Cheshire
given.
or
I
or
was.
You're calling the main line number.
I'm calling the number I was given.
That yeah, he has Jess's card.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I guess I would have Cheshire too. I don't know. I don't know. Cheshire comes over to play poker every now and again. Texas Hold'em.
I could see that to her.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When you call, you get a busy signal. Meanwhile, in a studio,
Ah, yes.
you enter. This is like an hour, almost like an hour before. So like a slight flashback. You guys are walking up on a studio, which is called Studio 4.
yeah,
And it's called Fine Entertainment Industries.
So it's me and yes. Right?
Yep. Yep. Are you in disguise or are you in your evil form?
yeah. Jess is in a nice business suit. Her wings are hidden. Her glowing eyes are not.
Yep. And you're going up to the visitors lobby, and the security guard says, "All right, I need to see some ID, please." At the door.
Do you really, dear?
It's required for all visitors, please. I'll let you
Now,
decide-
you of all people should appreciate the rules. She says, and she'll, you know what? Just because I feel like being that cheeky, Jess will pull out an ID that is her face,
Mhm.
but it has Lapis's mother's name on it.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Uh, yeah, it says she was, it says she's from the United States. Yeah, it looks like a U.S. ID.
Thank you. Please proceed to the metal detector. Take everything out of your pockets and put them on the tray, please.
Right. She will, yeah, she will, she will take off her weapon, her gun, and she will also very quickly show him the fact that she can carry it.
Yep.
And, she'll put her phone down and all that, and
Yep.
she'll walk through.
Deet, 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 deet. Ma'am, please step to the side here.
Okay. Oh, it's probably picking up the shrapnel in my spleen. I'm sorry. I never got it taken out.
We'll decide. He wants you. Yeah, it's your spleen.
Yeah.
All right, you're clear. Next, looking at Cheshire.
Cheshire. Cheshire sighs. And what she's wearing is she's not transformed. She looks like
Disguised.
disguised. But she's wearing a business suit.
Yep.
A dark blue business suit.
Yep.
She sighs, pulls out her ID, which is her ID. I mean, it's
Yep.
exactly what it's supposed to say.
Yep. See through the metal detector.
She pulls out everything. Let's see, what did she have on her? I'm going to say that she left her weapons back at
Yeah.
the base.
Cool.
She doesn't need them. At least not right at the moment. So she pulls out her the wallet, anything that she can think of that's metal.
Yep. You walk through. It does not beep.
Nope, it
All
does
right,
not.
You're clear. If you could just wait in the lobby for a moment, we'll have an escort ready to show you around the studio in just a few moments. Please keep in mind that this is a live production environment, so no filming, no photography, and no recording, please.
Fair enough.
Cheshire leans over. I thought I'd just do a little bit of it.
I mean, it's not like they're gonna know. Or it's not like they're gonna care in a little while either.
As a
Also very true.
as a gentleman comes walking forward, he is 6 foot 2 inches, and he's kind of burly and like well built, strong man looking kind of guy. Almost looks like Armband, but not really. A little bit shorter and less muscular. And he slick back, like kind of like blonde hair, kind of like the wet look, sort of click back. And he says, "Hello, welcome to Studio 4. Are you here for the tour?"
No. We were hoping to speak with your station manager.
He's currently preoccupied right now. He's in the studio right now. I can see if he's available if you want to come back later, but we are offering a tour today. I could show you around while you're waiting.
She says, "You know what? Ella, dear, why don't you take the tour, and I'll wait for the manager."
Are you sure you're going to be fine by yourself?
Yeah. I may stretch out a little bit.
Right, dear. And she leans over and kisses you on the cheek.
She smiles.
And
Need to be on the tour.
he walks you towards the elevator to go up to the upstairs where all the studios are. He says, "So we have a couple rules here." He's like explaining the rules as the doors close.
Yep.
And Jess, you're left alone.
Yep, she turns back towards the security and cracks her neck a little bit. "All right, boys.
Let's dance.
Yeah, let's dance." And then she rolls her shoulders, and as her shoulders roll, they grow in mass, and her body comes covered in purple fur. And she's going to become a grizzly bear right there in the middle of the lobby.
There are screams of panic and stuff like that. It's like people are like hiding underneath the chairs and stuff like that. One of the security guards is now running towards the panic button.
She is going to charge him, and
Roll to hit.
time to num num.
Roll to hit. We're now in combat.
Well, at least in that particular space.
Yep.
16.
You hit. Roll
Okay. Let's see. What is the bite damage for a bear?
a werebear.
No. It's an actual bear.
Yeah, she wild shape. She turns into an actual animal.
Oh, okay.
Give me a second, and I'll be able to tell you.
Thank you.
Is this a brown bear or a black bear?
It's a grizzly. So brown.
Brown? Okay. A bite, +6 to hit, and the damage is 1d8 +4. Oh, you also have multi-attack as a brown bear. You can make 2 attacks. Bite
Oh.
and one with claws.
Okay, well then that is 6 for the first, for the bite, and then claw time. 21 to hit,
Oh dear.
Hit.
and the claws are
2d6 +4.
Can you bear the damage?
6 slashing damage.
Okay.
No, you said plus 4?
Mm-hmm.
8 slashing damage.
All right. It's still the guard's still up, and his hand hits the panic button. Attention! Attention! There is an emergency in the building. For your safety, please evacuate the building immediately. As his,
Bear
hand gets,
roar.
as his hand gets chewed off the
Nom,
button.
nom, 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 nom.
Yeah,
And
pretty
he's
much.
just looking at a bony stub of a hand. It's like this part's not here. It's just a bone. And he just looks
Nom nom nom.
Nom, 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 nom.
as the bear hand just keeps chewing the arm down. And yeah. Meanwhile, on the elevator,
I was gonna say,
the elevator
yeah,
comes to
she's just gonna rampage. So
the
yeah.
elevator has come to a stop halfway between two floors, and the emergency lights come on.
Oh dear, what had happened? She looked at the
It appears that there's an emergency in the building. Give me a second. He pushes pulls out the phone out of the elevator and calls the help, like the security desk. This is car number 42 on floor between floors 3 and 4. What's going on down there? And he has his back turned to you right now.
I kind of figured that.
Ah! Ah! Bear! Bear! Ah! Ah! Bear!
Yeah, you hear over the phone.
Like he has his back to me.
Yep.
My character will drop the illusion that she has, and she's going to use her cat claws on this guy.
All right, roll to hit.
28.
Hit. Roll damage.
Okay, because he was not expecting it.
Yep. And he.
Technically, this would have been advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll take the 28. 28. So that is.
He crumples to the floor.
No. That was
Okay.
the hit. I have to roll my
Oh,
damage.
I thought that was the damage. It's like, Jesus
No!
Christ. That's a lot
No,
of
no, no,
damage
no.
for a claw. 28 hits, yes.
Okay, so that is that, and then I roll my. Oh, that is 29.
He still crumples to the floor as like you just slit across his neck and you just hear like his back's up to you. Your hand goes right across his jugular, cutting his jugular vein, sprays out on the side, and he just collapses to the side like this and slides down the elevator, leaving a bloody smear. And he lets go of the phone and it's just dangling there on the cord going, "Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?"
She picks it up.
Yep. Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
Who is this?
This is the security officer. To whom am I speaking to?
What floor are you on?
Still screaming in the background.
We have a situation down here. I can't talk for long. You need to get out of the building, whoever you are.
Possibly. Click. Closes up the phone.
Yep.
She stuffs it in one of the various pockets that she has. She
It's
looks
not-
about
no,
her.
No, it's not. It's the phone attached to the elevator.
Oh well,
It's
yeah,
the elevator.
oh yeah. Well, she hangs up the phone.
Yeah.
She's gonna search the body of the person that was going to escort her,
You find
That's
an
phone on
ID
him.
and a badge.
and a badge and a phone.
No phone actually, just a walkie-talkie.
Oh, she'll take the walkie-talkie.
Yep. Oh, and a pair of handcuffs.
And she'll take that too. And she looks around, and now this is an elevator.
Yeah, it's just
All
a stock
elevators-
stock elevator.
Yeah. This is a stock elevator. There should be a way to get out of the elevator in case it gets stuck, like
Yep.
So now,
You
let's
pop the roof.
Alright, she pops.
Yep.
And now she's going to, let's see here.
Yep.
She is going to... Now, does she know where the, manager is?
He was in Studio 4 on the 6th floor.
Okay, and she looks... Between which two floors is she...
3 and 4.
So she's got to climb up to get to...
Yes.
Floor 6?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 6-story
she's-
building.
She's going to... So would that be an acrobatics check?
Yes.
Yo. Ha 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 ha! That's a 26.
You scale the rope of the car up to the
6th floor.
6th floor, but there's a elevator moving down next to you.
A cat climbing. Who would have thought?
She's gonna sit there and wait for the elevator to go down.
It
'Cause
passes.
I'm assuming they're on different. Well, of course they would be on different.
Yeah.
Why would you have
Police
two
systems.
elevators on the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And just as it passes,
Mhm.
6.
Yep.
She's going to do the leap.
Yep. You leap onto the door. And meanwhile, down in the chaos that is the lobby, on floor B1, basement 1.
Yeah.
There is now a bunch of dead bodies, and this guy in a secure booth behind one of these rooms. He's like on the phone, and is like just like leaning back, like panicked, and he's just like on the phone, and he's like trying to talk to someone on the phone through the bulletproof glass. Reinforced bulletproof glass.
She, the bear smirks.
And,
Very
he,
good.
and the guy just looks over at the other technician in there, and he says, "Did that bear just smirk at me?" And then looks back to the bear. Through the
She is going to, plod down her mound of bodies.
Mhm.
And she will begin to shift upright.
Mhm.
And back into the still technically clean, suit. And,
And the guy's like patting the assistants, like, "Call the IHA now."
she just, she walks over, she taps on the glass a little bit.
And the guy just pushes a panic button, and blast shield goes down over the glass.
Before it does, she's gonna watch it go down,
Mhm.
and then just before she loses eye contact with the other side of the
Yeah.
window,
Mhm.
she's going to misty step through it.
Yep. And the guy's like on the phone with the IHA. "Yeah, we have a situation here." He turns around, looks straight at you.
You're right. You do have a situation. However, your friends at the IHA are not going to make it to you in time.
"This is the IHA. What's your emergency?"
They're about to die, for the record, and I hope you enjoy the sound of drowning men. And she will cast Tidal Wave in the enclosed room.
Drowning men.
As
And
Hallelujah.
and she will cast water breathing on herself.
and the room floods.
And she just watches them drown.
As the phone goes and disconnects because water and electricity does not equal safe. As they also get
Yeah.
electrocuted because of all the equipment in here.
Yeah, she feeds off the electricity like Blip would, and then
Yep.
blips to the other side, drying herself off.
Yep. And the elevator comes down to the ground floor. Bing! The doors open and SWAT team members flood out. Security guards. One with a assault rifle, two with handguns, and
Hello there, Mr. Assault Rifle.
hush you, you're not here.
Oh.
And the
Just
other one
saying.
has like a like kind of like a SWAT shield.
You know,
Put your hands in the
where
air and remain where you are.
you know what? I will put my hands up, she says, and she will put her hands up.
Mm-hmm.
And she will she's gonna look at them and say very quick, she says, how much metal are you wearing? And
Oh, God.
as her hands go up, she is actually, let's see, how far is it? 10 foot, 60. Ooh, 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius. How much flashes each creature within 5 feet? Okay.
That's nasty. Why are you pulling a Magneto?
She raises her hands, and as her fingers fully extend, a storm starts brewing in the lobby, just over the soldiers.
Yep.
And they all have to make a dex save.
Fun.
She's casting Call Lightning.
Oh, never mind. Is she Storm?
Yeah. Give me a second.
She's a druid, of course she's Storm.
Of course.
Come on. There's 4 guys, so I need to roll 4d20. 1 for each of them. Sorry, you're gonna see my thing while I can't see the screen. And then their dexterity is that.
Not 14.
I'll just take the first 2. First 4. 1, 2. Fail, fail, succeed, fail. So the guy with the SWAT shield succeeds as he kind of hunkers down and uses it to deflect the electricity.
Cool. His friends, however, so 3 of them failed.
The assault rifle and the 2 handgun guys die. Or don't die, but they take damage, yes. How much damage?
They are about to take 60-10 each.
Then they die.
And he is about to take half of 60-10.
Rolled it. Roll your damage. For the one last guy.
13. It was 26 damage, but half is 13.
He's shaken, but he's still up. As he reaches into his pocket, pulls out something, and rolls it towards you.
She looks down at it.
It's a
Aw.
grenade. There's no pin.
You know what? She wants to prove to him how truly screwed he is.
Oh no.
She isn't going to move. She will take it.
Okay.
And then she will look at him.
No.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
No, she's not moving. She
Oh,
is
so you're
just,
to auto fail. Okay.
yeah, she is just taking it.
Take 3 damage from the blast. It's a frag grenade.
Yeah. She's just going to take it, realize that her suit is scarred and scuffed, and
The
look
guy
at him
the
like
guy looks
that.
up at the shield with his jaw just like down. You should be dead, he says.
Oh, oh. See, that shows how much you know. And as her face shifts to a darker looking face, if you've ever thought what Asarak looks like, picture a female version of that.
Oh,
Her face will distort and get gaunt and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of tilts her head and looks at him and says, "I'm already dead."
And he just says, "What are you?"
your worst
Me?
night.
I'm a goddess, and the last nightmare you'll ever have.
Oh,
As he starts backpedaling towards the like on hands and knees towards the with his shield towards the elevator.
which is closed now.
Oh, oh, wow. Huh. See, that's funny, funny. Going towards the door. Yeah, yeah. No, she says, and she'll fling an ice knife at him at
Oh god.
8th level.
I'll roll a hit.
Holy crap.
18 to hit.
Hit.
All right, let's see. Da, da, da. When you cast it, increase for, let's see, 7 up above first. So 7d6.
All right. Not that's gonna matter, but go ahead. This is a grunt anyway, so
22 ice damage.
as the skewer goes straight through his heart, he is pressed up against the back of the elevator door, straight through the heart, straight through the metal of the door, skewering him to the door of the elevator. And his body just slouches, his head just slouches forward as blood trickles down his chest and the ice knife.
Yep, and she'll straighten back up. Her face will turn right back to the pretty young thing that it's meant to be. And she says very cheerfully, "Well, I guess the elevator's out of order. I guess I should take the stairs." And she walks towards the stairwell and basically skips up the stairs.
Yep.
Yips.
Meanwhile, we cut back to Bullet. Where are you right now?
I
know-
thought Bullet was calling
Yeah,
You're going to the IHA, yeah.
No, I'm.
No, he was
calling the
calling
villains.
yeah, he was
Oh,
calling the villains.
Calling the villains, yeah. It
Beep,
is,
boop, boop, beep, bop, beep. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you'll get an answer. Jess is climbing the stairwell currently, and she'll go, yellow.
Howdy. Is this the Queen of Roses?
Why, yes, it is. How may I help you?
This is Detective Bullet. I need to ask you a couple questions. Would you and Miss Cheshire please meet me in my office?
Well, we
If it's
are
not inconvenient.
probably a little bit later this afternoon. I don't see why we. You hear a groan as somebody is tossed down the stairs. We're otherwise engaged, but we should be free this afternoon.
I will ask a question real quick, though, mostly so I can continue working while I'm waiting for you guys. Do you know anything about this weird black ooze that seems to be getting into people?
roll me a history check. Jess.
21.
You know exactly where the stuff's coming from. You've been creating it.
Yeah. She.
It's up to you whether to tell the truth or not.
Oh yeah, no, she isn't. She says, no.
Roll me a deception check.
It sounds hideous though.
Yeah, you have to roll. Yeah, no, that is a deception check. Yeah.
Deception check versus his insight.
Yep, and I have expertise in insight.
Well, I have an 18 on the roll.
18 on the roll. One moment. I'm gonna do the bot roll, just to be fair, you know.
Yep.
Okay, that's the. Yep.
Bot commands, insight. Let's see. Wisdom is 2, and then plus 8, so it's another 10. Okay.
Oh dear.
$1. Let's see. Roll 1d20 plus 10. 20.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Very, very dirty.
she's lying through her teeth.
Yep.
I'm being dead serious. This is starting to become a problem, and I just want to know if it's part of your plans so I don't interfere with it.
Yes, it is. It helps me connect with my children.
I need to talk to you at my office then. I'll see you later. Would you like me to get some booze, anything in particular? I'll make dinner.
Dinner.
I will state now that I am a vegetarian. My partner is not. And some red wine would be lovely.
Okay, I'll see you in... What time is it now, our team? Like 1?
It's like noon.
I'll see you at 6. And then I hang up and immediately go buying stuff for dinner.
Yep.
And she hangs up and walks through the she
Onto the
will
studio floor.
well, she's walking into the hallway. She's obviously not going to be a cat climbing full speed,
Yeah,
walking up the stairs, throwing people down them. You know, it's time-consuming work.
Yes.
That's fair. That is fair.
You reach the top of the elevator. You're on the
Oh, we're going back to Cheshire.
yes. And there's a
She opens
hallway with a bunch of.
Yeah.
So the door opens to a kind of like a glass view of like inside the studio.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a small little walkway around
Oh,
the studio.
Yeah,
Glass
before
Inside
hang
studio.
on.
Go ahead.
Hang on. Going to.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 for my stealth.
Yep. And the studio is live right now. You can see the
Yep.
on-air signs and everything.
So she is now sneaking around. She is actively looking for the manager.
The manager is actually up in the like one of those like, you know, director's chairs, and he's behind. He's like looking at one of these iPads and kind of calling the shots like behind the camera.
Okay,
There
so
are
she is
three
doing.
cameras. You know, like the triad camera, left, right, center. There's
Yes.
a control board behind him with a technician there. The assistant director and the editor and the producer are sitting next to him, and the two talking heads on camera.
Okay, so she is going to do the sneak up.
Yeah, and you hear the announcer say, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have some very important news about the new the stuff from a company called Purity. We believe that the substance that Purity has been selling is unsafe and unsanctioned, and is causing these deaths across the city."
She is going to come up to the manager.
Yep.
Do you really want your people to? I'm purring this in his ear.
He looks around.
He doesn't see anything.
He looks to his assistant. Did you say something? We're supposed to have a quiet set here. You know that, right? The assistant leans in and says, I'm being as quiet as a cat.
Oh, I like this one. You, however, saying mean things about me. She leans back. She's going to sneak up to where the two talking heads are.
Yep. Now keep in mind, these cameras are still rolling, so...
Yeah, well, they're not going to see her.
No.
Remember, she's sneaking. She's
Yeah.
activated her power. She's
Yep.
sneaking.
Yep.
She sneaks up. Which one of them is saying the stuff about?
The sludge.
Yeah.
From the company Purity, which is a vape company. The one on the right. He says, the one on the right looks over to the other one, who's a young woman, who goes by the name of Amanda. And Amanda says, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have evidence to show that the contents of these products from Purity are, in fact, modified to cause harm to you and your loved ones. That is why we are urging, and then I'll let you cut in.
And she will not again lean in and purr, and it's the woman that's saying this, right?
Yeah, Amanda.
Amanda. Oh, Amanda. Should not have said.
She looks, taps her ear and says, and looks straight at the director, because he makes the calls to the earpiece.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, give me a moment, folks. We'll cut to commercial break in just a few moments. And looking for the director's, acknowledgement. And the director's arms up.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to wait for them to go to commercial.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. And then the director says, and we're out.
And at that point, she's going to use her cat claws again.
Mm-hmm.
Poor girl.
Yep.
23.
Hit.
Thank you. And because it's the first attack, and she doesn't know that I'm there.
Yep.
Kind of.
And
Technically that should have been with advantage, but 23 hit anyway, so yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to do something, so I'm going to give a warning to everyone about their ears.
Fair. 8. Oh, 7 points of damage.
70?
No, 27.
27. Okay, I was about to say that's a little high. But,
Yeah, that is a little high.
yeah, she do you materialize or do you just swipe her invisible?
I swipe her invisibly.
Her head comes clean off her shoulders and falls straight onto the announcer's desk, on top of all her papers. And her body just slouches forward and goes, with the blood spraying at the camera. And the director just immediately stands up and says, what the hell? And then there's, ah! From behind the podium. That was your warning.
Now the guy is still there, right?
He is stood up and is backed up away from his chair. He's actually knocked over the chair while getting up. Is now on the floor behind the desk.
Cheshire is now going to come up to him and go, well now, are you going to be saying any other things? Or the other bad thing?
Are you still invisible?
I'm trying to scare the crap out of him. I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job.
Yeah, he's looking around who's there? Is this a dream? Is this a nightmare? Oh. Is this one of your stupid pranks, John? It's not funny.
No, this is not a stupid joke or a prank. A nightmare I'll take. Are you going to say any more bad things?
He is now internally panicking. He is speechless.
Good. And now I know the name of your boss. Oh, John.
John
Well,
just
invisible.
looks up and says, who the hell are you, and how did you get into my studio, and what did you do to my anchor?"
He was saying not nice things.
"Security!" he shouts. "Get me security right now."
Oh, they won't be able to come up.
And that is where
Yeah, I was going to say one of the security guards gets thrown through the studio door
Uh-huh.
as Jess walks in as properly as can be, like a proper lady. Just walks in.
who the hell are you?
And just, this is still a disembodied voice.
Yep.
Ah, there you are. Did you have fun downstairs?
I did. Those security guards were very tasty, she says as she walks forward towards the manager,
Yeah,
talking to nobody.
The
The
manager's name
manager's
is John.
backing up.
Yeah, the manager's name is John. I took care of one of the two talking heads here. They were not saying very nice things.
Yeah, well,
And the assistant director says, "John, we go live in 5 minutes." And no, not 5 minutes. Sorry, sir. He said, scratch that, retcon. He says, "We go live in the next 15 seconds, sir." How are we going to
Oh.
explain this?
Eh.
very simply, she says. This station is under new management. She looks at John.
John looks at you. "New management, my ass."
See, that kind of tone will not be acceptable here.
I will
I'm
not
afraid-
take corporate takeover from a bunch of uppity supervillains.
And just like that, your contract is terminated, she says. And she will put her hand, she will reach out for him
Mm-hmm.
and make a, let's make a a con save.
That's
DC
fair.
17.
That's fair.
"12.
Oh,
He fails.
oh.
He also shrinks.
To what size?
She uses reduce person. He becomes he becomes just about we'll go with like Golden Graham size, like Teddy Graham size.
Okay. He's like looking up at you, and the assistant director just like falls out of his director's chair.
She bends down and picks up the little Teddy Graham manager and looks at the assistant director and says, 5-second rule, right? And she'll toss him in her mouth.
And the
To
assistant
it-
director is just like jaw drops, and he's like, "You are." He says, "You are disgusting, and I will never work for you."
At which at that point, Cheshire becomes visible.
Yep.
She is in her cat form.
Mhm.
Oh, I think you should I think you should rethink that. As she's flashing her claws.
You think
You
you can
wanna end up-
intimidate me?
You think you want to end up like your colleague over here?
At this point, the other talking head has behind the desk. You hear what sounds like clicking of keys on a phone.
She looks down. Who are you calling?
He you can see on the phone IHA.
Oh no, you don't. Swipes up the phone. Let's see who's faster.
Yep.
So what would this be?
This would. Oh, what are you trying to do? Snatch the phone out of his hands or
Oh yeah. Is this a sleight of hand?
sleight of hand? Yeah. And it's going to be against his strength check. Error roll cannot be. Oh, 0-sided die.
The wrong thing, just next number.
Tie goes to defender.
Does it?
In this situation, yes. So, he is holding on to the phone for dear life, and he's just whimpering.
He hasn't hit the last number, though, has he?
No, the phone is active. The call is connecting. And you hear,
She leans
"Hello,
down.
IHA, please state your emergency."
She leans down and purrs in his ear, not in
The phone.
not in the phone. You made a mistake.
IHA, please state your emergency or disconnect this line.
And now I am going to intimidate because I can do that.
Yep.
Ha ha ha! Ha, that is a 29.
He is quaking in his boots while the line is open.
The smile has not gone from her face.
Yep.
That's that unsettling,
Yep.
creepy. And she's listening for the audible click of the phone being hung.
IHA, this is your final warning. You'll be charged if you continue to call. Please state the nature of your emergency.
She leans really like they're almost touching noses. Smiles big. What does he do?
Comes from the phone. They hung up on him.
That's what she was waiting on. Now, you will come with me. She grabs his hand. Or grabs his arm.
Yep.
And you, Jess points at the director, are coming with me. And she's going to lead him up to the roof.
Oh, that's a good. Oh,
Yep.
I was planning on doing with this guy, but
Where there's a giant metal 4 taped to the affixed to the roof.
Yeah. She says, now, you said you would never work for me under any circumstances. I find that commendable. Honorable, even, sometimes. But, allow me to counteroffer. You work for me, or I throw you off this building.
ooh,
And,
counteroffer.
and, just so you know I'm serious, she says. She throws him off anyway.
Ooh,
And then she will jump off and dive after him. And let him get just above the ground. Like, not anywhere close to where he can Gwen Stacy, but
Yeah.
oh no.
she's gonna grab him by his ankle and then fly him back up to the roof and set him back down. And I will roll intimidation.
Yep. With advantage
Okay.
because of the stunt you pulled.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I can see that.
That would be 29 and a nat 20.
He nods.
The nat 20 is the 29.
Yeah, he is nodding. I'll do anything. Just spare my children and my wife.
Oh, you have loved ones. Oh, that's lovely. You know, you should.
You dumb bastard.
You know, you have. I'm sure they're lovely, and I would love to meet them. You know, we'll put together a company picnic. It'll be great. You can bring your family. We'll have sack races. It'll be a whole thing.
He says,
We'll
just
have
leave
sack
him out of
races.
this.
It will have sack races, and then in your mind,
Yeah, pretty much. Sacrifices.
I was just
what's
thinking
going on?
body bags when I was thinking of sack races. I'm sorry.
What's going on with Cheshire and the other talking head?
That's dead. And the
No,
cat.
the other one is the one. I don't think she's killed him yet. She's toying with him.
Yeah, she's toying with him.
She's toying with him.
By the way, you just hear dun 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 as the camera's lights turn on. They are back on the air. And they see that all the audience sees the blood and like the head on the table, the overturned chair. They're live on the air.
That's good times.
But they don't see Cheshire.
No.
She's moved away from the. No.
They can still hear you
Yeah.
because the guy's wearing a body mic.
Oh.
What? I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, that, and then she.
Yeah.
She smiles at him. And very carefully takes off the lapel mic.
There's like a crackling and popping as you take the mic off. Over the air.
Over the air.
Yep.
And she's going to gently put it down on the floor.
Yep.
And then she's going to smile mischievously at this guy. Now, I asked you if you were going to say any more bad things, but it looks like you were going to call someone. Which we prevented, or I prevented. Now, do you want to live?
He has no response to that. He's so scared he's not answering. But the producer is doing something on the keyboard. And I'm going to do something on screen because it's part of the show. It's not actually, anything.
So, Cheshire is going to...
That's what pops up on screen.
Okay.
As one of the ticker tape things.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that off.
Let me ask you something. Does Cheshire notice that? Do I roll perception for that?
You will have to roll perception, yes.
21.
Yeah, you see it on the monitors above you.
Cheshire is going to put this guy in a closet lock the door so he doesn't get
Yeah,
away.
one of the like the camera closets.
Gonna go. You go in there and just stays. I'm not done with you. Puts him in, locks the door, comes back over to the producer.
He looks up and cleared the message.
I saw that.
So what? He's gonna roll deception.
Oh, he's gonna roll deception, then I'm gonna roll insight.
Oh, wise kitty of the graveyard.
He failed 9.
Yeah, she made hers. That was a 23.
Yep.
She's really good at
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
she's really good at insight.
Yeah.
The smile has not been wiped off her face.
Mhm.
You put up something to indicate that you were in trouble, didn't you?
He says, "I know nothing of the sort. I just push buttons."
She laughs crazily, and then I'm going to use the first roll, which was her cat claws, and that was a 27.
The operator's board is now covered in blood.
No, that was the hit.
Oh, the hit. Okay, roll your damage. Even though it's not
Yeah.
gonna matter.
Probably not.
No.
This
This is the equivalent of the heroes party going back and murdering the very first village they ever saved.
pretty much.
I have no clue of that because, very simply, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I'm just debating, if I try to do what I'm going to plan on doing, I'm probably going to get killed.
How much damage?
Well, I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to, because I can do.
I mean, they're not unreasonable. Ish.
I was trying to do a divine smite.
Whatever she's holding gets all purpley dark flamed and
Mm-hmm. Well,
Her-
no, she's using her claws, which is
Yeah.
mainly a weapon attack. It's,
Yeah.
that's what she is.
they become thorn like and burst into a black flame.
I'm just trying to decide what level I'm doing that at. I can do that at second level.
Okay.
I can do that at second level, which means wahaha.
Because technically her deity is just sitting on the roof.
Yeah. Deity is sitting on the roof. Oh. Where's it? Oh, there
And there's
it
a
is.
picture of a deity sitting on a roof on screen. That's hilarious.
Okay. Let's see. So I do 2d8 plus. So I'm doing 3d8.
Okay.
I'd like to quickly state why this has all been going on. I've been working on the pack opening system for Yuki for the next series.
You're fine.
I found a website that auto opens packs of cards.
Oh, cool.
So you just have to put in the name of the card, like the pack, and it'll open up the actual pack. And I've been like going through them, and I'm like, okay, I got a good list.
Okay, that's 24.
How would this guy like to die? Or I should say, how would you like this guy to die?
How would he like to die? Probably peacefully in bed with surrounded by loved ones. How is he going to die? That's on Cheshire.
Cheshire, again with a huge grin, rakes her claw against his throat. Her
Yep.
claw does glow with the what was it? Blue black?
It's a purple flame.
Purple
Yep.
flame with thorns.
Mm-hmm. And he collapses onto the controls, sliding over the lever that turns the feed off.
Yeah, well, we took care of that problem. Now I shall deal with the last one. And she goes back to the closet that she stuffed the guy in.
And you open the door.
Uh-huh.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah. He's gotten away, hasn't he? 15.
You notice that there's an air vent.
Mm-hmm. He's gotten away.
Yep. He climbed through the vents.
To the vents.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a psychic connection between Cheshire and...
There could be. That's up to you guys.
I mean, yeah, I would think that in lieu of having to do daily prayers, yeah.
So Cheshire communicates this to you. One got away. Stupidly put him in somewhere that had a vent. You want me to go after him?
No, I can go find him a little bit faster than you can. But we do have a new employee. See to it that he goes through the orientation process. She looks at the assistant director and like motions towards the door like, go on, back to work.
He's hesitant for a moment. Are you mind controlling him?
No. At this point she is letting fear do that for her.
He takes a step forward and another step forward very slowly. His body fighting to like resist, but knowing that if he does, he and his family are dead.
He'll be down there shortly. It seems he's lost the ability to walk like a human being.
Oh,
She says, rolling her eyes.
I have time to wait. We're no longer on the air.
As you hear police sirens off in the distance.
She'll hunters mark the guy that she is sending down so that she can keep an eye on him.
Yep.
And she will say, now go directly to Miss Cheshire, and she'll get you squared away. If you go anywhere else, I will know. And, well, I don't need to tell you what's going to happen, she says. As she unfurls her wings, again, well, she had her wings unfurled. She'll
Extend.
She'll start flapping them, hop up in the air, shrink, and fly into the air vents. While he goes down to Cheshire.
Yep. He goes down to Cheshire. Meanwhile, in the what are you doing right now, Bullet? Actually, no, Lapis. We'll go to
Lapis?
Yeah, Lapis.
Okay, Lapis has finished writing her letter.
Yep.
And she gets up. Shakily, she gets up. And she goes. She puts the letter in the envelope. And then she goes to one of the various places that she knows that she can that she's left letters before and received letters. Kind of, it's a dead drop, basically. And she leaves the letter.
And you hear sirens off in the distance.
I want to get back on this tornado. Yes. She will cast fly on herself.
Mhm.
Yep. She'll cast fly on herself.
Yep.
Off she goes.
To the downtown district.
Downtown district. She's going.
Meanwhile, in the studio.
Meanwhile, back at the motel. Sorry.
Yeah. There. You're now sitting in the conference room.
Operator, give me room 331, please.
You're in the.
The lustrous potentate.
You're in.
Nope.
You're in the conference room, and the director is sitting at the edge of the table. You're sitting in his chair, and you have the projector on. What are you doing? He's just
I am
he's
assuming
wringing
that
his hands.
I'm assuming that the thing that we brought with us is something to help us
Yeah.
make these people a little bit more pliable.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
It's
she
the
is,
ooze.
it's La Ooze.
it's La Ooze. So she's actually got him sat down, and she I think at this point she's injected this poor
Yeah.
person with the ooze.
Yeah. He's now under your guys' control.
Excellent. And she is basically giving not a half bad pitch, which I will not do because I don't
Yeah.
do pitches. Not a half bad pitch.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to rebrand it. We're going to do this.
We're gonna stick you with this needle, and if you dare fight back, we're just gonna fucking kill you. And get someone else. Get someone else to do your job.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
You don't have a fucking choice in this, Billy. My name's Johnson. Your name's now fucking Billy.
My name's Billy. Yeah.
Yeah. My name's Billy.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Way to go there, Jimmy.
Oh,
I
God.
would make an awful villain.
You would make a funny villain.
I see. The bad part is most villains are stupid. I am not.
You're see, if I play a villain, I have a subclass, a wizard subclass. That's basically a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Oh,
Not that-
Lord.
Yes, but I shall summon thy mother in face down position. If you get what I'm saying.
Oh God, no.
And you're starting to sound like Sean Connery.
Of course.
Anyway,
Sorry.
All right. So
I'm
the
sorry.
pitch goes through, and you
And
rebranded the company to 9 Live.
no, it's smiling. Was smiling cat.
SCM, and the new logo.
And the new logo.
Give me a moment to pull up the new logo.
Yes, pull up the new logo. Show everybody the new logo.
Devil Kitty.
Yes.
As I'm like struggling with my PC. Because my PC is being like slow as fuck right now. I'm trying to
I'm
figure out
so
why.
sorry.
So yeah, they rebranded, and they say, oh, and one of the IT people is like, I even came up with a way we can bring in more audience for you, Madam.
do tell.
Madam Cheshire.
Do tell.
As he pulls up puts in a CD into the disc player. Give me a moment.
He inserts the jack into the brain box.
And this is what they say.
Oh, I approve. I so approve. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, it looks like I'm the proud owner of one radio station. This will be fun.
oh, hold on. One more thing. She'll come. Well, basically, they'll have to sign it over. So easy
Yeah.
peasy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. She holds out. You hold out like the paperwork,
Yeah, I hold out the paperwork.
and
Just sign here and 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 initial in these 3 places.
the director like looks at the other like mind wiped people, and immediately signs.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, just outside the window to the conference room, which is blacked out, by the way, like tinted, you can see inside the window, Lapis. There's some
do I see?
There's some individuals there. There's a person who looks like a cat. There's a demon lady in a business suit. Don't know why she's there. And
Now, let me ask. It has
Have I tracked down the other person?
no, they've gone.
Well, she was flying through the air vents to find him.
Yeah, you've lost him.
That's unfortunate. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, she will have come down and, joined the party then.
Yeah,
so Lapis is looking in, seeing this.
through the window, yeah, outside, but they don't notice her.
They don't notice. Ooh. Let's see.
Because remember, the windows are tinted. It's dark outside.
Yes.
It's evening.
Yeah, I know. He is going to cast. She's going to cast it, but Jess might be able to counter it. Although
Maybe.
she doesn't know that this is going to happen. She's going to cast Detect Thoughts on the devil lady in the suit. I know she does.
Yeah.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
16.
You don't make it.
Okay. I
You,
get-
no, you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. That's for free. Okay.
And
then if I decide to probe deeper, that's when you make the wisdom saving throw, and I decided to probe deeper.
ah.
Fail
Okay.
that check.
We'll start
Fail
with
that
the
check.
surface thoughts first.
What are yeah? What are the surface thoughts of this particular individual?
Surface thoughts are okay. So her surface thoughts are of the handsome cat, the fact that she had a lot of fun, and she's hungry.
Right. Now, when this particular because you failed the check, you gain insight to its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, hates. So.
Okay. Let's see. Its reasoning or her reasoning.
Mhm.
I would say there is none.
I mean, there reasoning. No, there isn't any.
Okay.
She is chaos incarnate.
Yes.
That's not to say there isn't a plan.
Well, that's true.
But no, she is beyond reason.
Emotional state.
Giddy.
And something that looms large in her mind.
whether or not she can actually consume the souls of every person on the planet.
And this is
Considering this is the largest planet she would have consumed.
right. And this is what the rest of it says, because I just read this. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind, unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature could use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check, contested by your intelligence check. If it succeeds, the spell ends.
Bring it.
So we get to roll contested intellectual checks, intelligence checks.
Lovely.
You go first this time. I got a well, fuck it. I got a 16.
That is a 15.
Beat you by 1.
Yep. So the spell ends. As soon as she finds out that last bit, I think your head raises.
And
Yep.
looks straight out the window.
I'll be right back.
Cheshire kind of, 'cause she's still sitting in the seat.
Mhm.
Do you think you'll need my help?
No. It's just a wayward child looking for her mommy. She says, walking towards the window.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, Cheshire will then kind of settle back down in the chair and just has put all of her attention on talking to the manager
Yeah.
and like doing
Business.
basic, yeah, just talking to him like we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to all
Yeah.
business. Yeah.
And Jess walks towards the window and her wings will unfurl and she'll blip out, flying right in front of Lapis.
Okay. And there's Lapis. Like,
Yep.
you're going
You know, it's rude to listen to one's thoughts.
It's rude to take one's planet.
Is it rude for a lion to eat a gazelle? Is it rude for a frog to eat a fly?
Let's see, what is she planning on doing?
Your planet was sustenance for a goddess. You should be thrilled. Not many planets get to claim that.
You should have left my planet alone.
I haven't seen any reason for that.
What's she doing? Oh, what's she doing?
And yeah, Jess is just kind of flitting around, like,
Oh, yeah,
na.
Yeah, do. Yeah, Lapis is going to do this. Of course she's going to do this. She's got the person that's taking her planet away from her. She is casting. Yep, she's going to cast that. You see her narrow her eyes at you. Does a 14 hit?
No.
I didn't think it did. You see her doing this with her hands, and you see a ball starting to form, and then she pushes it out. You know, she
Yeah, she throws it.
she has it.
Yep.
And I'm assuming you definitely dodge out of the way.
As this ball
Yes.
of energy at what level?
It was at 7.
Hits the interior of the building through the glass, shattering the glass.
Oh,
And
do I have to roll
hitting-
damage? Do I have to roll
Yes,
damage with
you
that?
do have to do damage because your target
Owie.
missed.
God.
But the building and the occupants inside will take the damage.
I feel
48 points of see, but what did she decide to? A second. Oh, she's going to go 48 points of cold damage.
As ice starts forming all over the table, the windows, the floor.
What?
The poor director is now encased in ice,
Yes.
and Jess, you're standing there.
yeah. If so, this is one of the more powerful spells for a druid.
Mhm.
Oh no, what is she doing?
Because she hurt Cheshire.
Mhm.
Actually, what if it hit Cheshire? Hang on.
Yes.
No, it wouldn't have, because it wouldn't have. That is below Cheshire's AC too.
Okay, never mind.
Fair enough, but
Ch-
Jess, Jess thinks you hit Cheshire.
yes.
So I need to rework this spell because it isn't fair, and I know this is mildly PvP.
Yep.
Mildly.
She's going to cast Feeble Mind.
Oh shit. Do I have to roll anything against that?
Yes.
What?
First, you are going to take 4d6 psychic damage.
I will go ahead and roll that.
I am so sorry.
Don't be.
20 psychic damage.
Uh-oh. Somebody left?
I
That
think we
was downhill.
lost. I think we lost
Lost-
downhill.
We lost downhill. Damn it.
Yeah.
You said how much damage?
20 psychic damage.
20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Make an intelligence save.
Oh god. Oh god, no!
What was it?
A 1?
9.
9.
Okay, so this is where I need to edit the skill a little bit.
Yep.
Only because of the length of it.
Yep.
Well, Lapis's intelligence and charisma become 1.
Oh, her charisma was already an 8, so that's a
The creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, or even protect them.
Oh shit.
At the end of every 30 days, which is why I needed to edit that.
1 day.
Yeah, 1 day is what I was going to ask for. The creature can repeat its saving throw against this spell. If it succeeds on its saving throw, the spell ends. The spell can also be ended by greater restoration, heal, or wish.
Oh god.
But, plus side, Jess won't let you fall to your death.
Yeah,
She will leave the drooling Lapis on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
As the
because
police
flight.
cars show up.
Yeah, the thing is that the flight only lasts 10 minutes.
So she does plummet.
Yeah, she starts to plummet.
And the IHA cars show up around the building. Surround as this body is falling from the 6th floor. It hits the pavement with a mighty smack.
No, Jess will lay her down on the concrete. She won't
Okay.
let her. In this case, she wants to
Spare her life.
teach her a lesson.
Okay. Alright, so this body is left on the concrete. Just drooling and spazzing and, inconceivably making noise. That's inaudible or, can't be understood.
Damn it.
And
Why didn't I roll the
I'm so
a
sorry.
white car pulls up. And a white Baxter steps out and says, "Move aside, move aside." He crosses the tape of the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
Looks down at the conscious but like incohesive Lapis. Scoops her up in his arms. Looks to the sky and just screams. Why? And that is where we're gonna end today's game.
Oh God. You're early, dear heart.
I know that, but that's all I had planned.
Well,
Thank you, ladies
like I
and
said,
gentlemen.
I'm sorry.
I
Thank
hate
you,
you.
ladies and gentlemen,
No, you
for joining
don't.
us
I do.
on Heroes Core Worlds of Adventures United Front.
That's what Levin said. And there, why?
Thank you for joining us here on Heroes Core Worlds of Adventures United Front. I am PA Kenny USA, AKRT Studios. Your production,
Battery.
yes, battery.
Oh,
And I hope I battered my players pretty well, emotionally.
No, we
physically.
did the battering. It's okay.
Yes, we did the battering. I did enjoy sneaking around and
Yes.
Yeah, so I was gonna say my whole plan was for her to be all proper, and then once she got away in the little manager area,
Yeah.
I was just gonna go full Joker and just rampage.
Yeah. But
I think we both had the same idea.
yes.
This is exactly what Cheshire did.
But I'm PKNUS, aka RT Studios, aka Blip, who's not here. What will happen to the weird sludge and what will come of it with this investigation by our dear friend Bullet? Find out not next week, but the week after in episode 11.
Which will be the penultimate episode.
Yes. And we'll see you next time after
Hey,
I
no,
give
and-
it to our dear furry friends down here.
Which furry friend do you want to say something?
The kitty.
Okay.
Yes, meow.
Because technically, I was insectoid today.
Oh well, that's true. Hi,
Where's my
I
fly
am.
swatter?
Hi, I am Trisha Welsh.
Mhm.
I played Lapis, who is now a drooling
Lump.
lump. I played Cheshire, the ever-smiling evil person. And I stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays over on my channel. On Tuesdays, I am streaming Cosmic Star Heroine. On Wednesdays, I stream Mass Effect, and on Thursdays, I stream Stardew Valley. Please come and join me. And next
Yee.
week is another episode of our Star Wars game.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think it
Yeah.
is appropriate to say that this coming September, after Heroes Core, I believe we are authorized to share what we're going to be doing.
I don't know. That's he's not here.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
he had to reboot his computer.
okay. Well, he had to reboot his computer, so I'm just going to do it anyway. But I'm going to read a thing on a script. So, give me a second.
I'm
to
also
pull up-
playing a good
pull-
guy for
pull-
once.
Pull this up. Hush, I
You
haven't
playing
read
a
the
good
script.
guy?
I know, right?
All right. Give me a moment to set it up. This summer, school's back in session. But be warned, this isn't your average college campus. Welcome to the Duelist Academy. Here, duelists from around the world gather to learn what it takes to become professional duelists in the popular card game Yu-Gi-Oh! Today, 4 new duelists from various disciplines gather on these grounds to see if they have the skills necessary to become pro duelists. This summer, get ready to defend your destiny, because the fate of the world will depend on these 4 duelists. The question is, will they be ready? RTE Studios, in association with NGGC Elite Gaming, proudly presents a Downhill Tabletops original series inspired by the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Duels of Destiny, drawing closer to Destiny this September.
Yeah.
And that will be airing September 2nd, right here on this channel. And we will try to make it multi-broadcasted, so you can catch us on YouTube's, the
Leave the heart in the
Twitches,
cards. Thank you, Lemon.
the YouTubes, the Twitches, and the D-Lives. And the Kick. But it'll be exclusively streamed on this platform, Kick, and YouTube. D-Live will be post-uploaded. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think we should pass it down to our murderous bunny.
What? I am. The bunny is not. Well, she's not murderous.
Not yet.
She's assaulting. There's a difference.
Yes.
But hi, I'm Katie Wynn. I play Mitsuki, also going by the moniker Anarchy Reigns. And the ever lovable, crazy fairy druid, lich queen, goddess lady, Jess, the Queen of Roses, who may have some backstory if we ever do the anthem thing again, because apparently she's already dead. So there's that. And
Might get back to Anthem if I ever get more players.
And then there is also the fact that I am going to be hunting down the people who took my apprentice, or my future apprentice. So that's going to be a thing.
Oh yes,
Yes.
because Rags has been kidnapped. Gasp.
Yes. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time in a galaxy far, far away. Until then, be a hero and be empowered to play. Bye, everyone.
Hey. See ya.
I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in. Until I met you, I was feeling lost. But you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me.
trying my best to hold on. It's not easy, but I'm feeling stronger with you. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood. Sometimes I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me. No, I can't get enough of what you do. I'll give you my everything.
Stay tuned after the show because we'll be reading into Failhat, playing Mass Effect 3. Thanks for joining us here in the parks at Worlds of Adventure United Fronts. We'll see you next time for more adventures. And remember, watch out for your sidekicks and be a hero.
Sometimes I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me.